Good morning. Happy Friday. Today's a Venus day. And Venus is in Leo. Oh, if there's nothing more fabulous than Venus in Leo, or shall I say, there is nothing more fabulous than Venus in Leo. Venus, the goddess of love and pleasure and sex and rest and luxury and sensuality and good food and the earth, is in Leo, the home of the sun, the home of the king, the home of the leader, the Christed one. So when you bring the goddess of everything that is beautiful and lush home to the light of the universe, what do you have? You have something fantastic and marvelous, and boy, do we need it, because everything else is hell. Oh, so we have this personal planet, Venus, the planet of restoration. And like I said, love and sex and relationship and all of that sort of stuff is in Leo while the world is on fire. And please, please give yourself a moment to take it in. Give yourself a moment to just come back home to yourself and be like, there's something amazing about life. Even though all of these incredible challenges are happening right now, it seems like the sun is shining and light is happening, and Earth is an amazing experience, wild and crazy. Do you know that the Earth is moving 1,000 miles per minute? Can you believe that? The Earth moves 1,000 miles a minute while it's rotating on its axis, and that we don't fly off of it and like crash into orbits and other constellate, like that gravity, right? Gravity is an incredible thing. So there's something very magical about this Earth experience. It seems to defy anything logical, and yet we do it every day, for lifetimes, many lifetimes, over and over and over again. And it's fascinating. And when I think about it, I'm like, wow, I can spend so much time worried about what somebody thinks of me, or if I said the right thing, or if I look a certain way, when the Earth is spinning on its axis, moving 1,000 miles a minute through a vast, unseen, unknown, unexplored place. And here I am in this body, worried about if I'm 3 or 5 pounds overweight. It's absurd. All of this is absurd. And so it's a beautiful thing, the astrology, because it helps me get a perspective. And the perspective right now is that things are coming undone. Yeah, they're coming undone. And each of us are being given an opportunity to ask the deeper question, which is, what am I here for and what am I doing? I know for me, when I ask that question, I get that I am here to bear the light, to bring forth the light of consciousness through my way of being, through my capacity to love myself, through my capacity to accept myself, through my capacity to be myself, and then share and extend that in every way, as far and wide as I can. And I think that's what we're all here to do, at the level that we can accept that for ourselves. And none of it is right or wrong. It doesn't matter, because, we're all here. Nobody's leaving, it's not like I can be like, I'm sick of you motherfuckers, I'm going to Mars. We're here. It's not like I can be like, I'll see you at the next galaxy. This is where it is. We are here on Earth. So, according to the wisdom that I have gathered from the ancients, is that we're doing this over and over and over again. We've done it many lifetimes. We've been through many age shifts and experienced all sorts of calamity of Earth creations and experiences, drop these bodies and come back again and another body to do it all over again. That's what the game is. And the opportunity is to see how much you can remember, so that you can actually catch yourself in the act, wake yourself up. You know, I remember once I was having this argument. I used to argue and fight a lot when I was young. I came from an arguing, fighting family. Grew up in an arguing and fighting community in Watts with a whole lot of people who were mad and arguing and fighting about a lot of things. And I was having an argument with a cousin of mine who's like 20 years my senior, a woman. And I was screaming. Oh my God, I was screaming. I was screaming. Like, it's almost embarrassing to say right now, but I was screaming, fuck you, today, bitch, today. Like, I was going off, right? I was so angry. And I had just had my baby. So maybe my son was 3 or 4 months. And in this moment, as I'm thinking about that, I'm like, oh yeah, you were hella hormonal. I was not in a good place. It was a really challenging time in my life. And she was bothering me about something like the water hose in the yard. And I was like, bitch, I'll come out there and kick your motherfucking ass. Like, it was going on. And at some point, I'm yelling at her. I'm yelling. And I see her face. I see the look on her face. And I see the horror in her eyes. And I feel the horror in her eyes. And something snapped in my mind. And I just stopped yelling. And I heard the voice in my head say, really, Monique? Really, Monique? How many bitches are you gonna call her? And I was like, oh. And then I just closed the door. It just went away. And so, you know, we're here. We're doing this thing. And what does it all really mean? What's it all really about? Venus is the time. Venus in Leo says, let's sit down and relax and have a glass of wine and just think about, what does it all matter? What really feels good? What's really pleasurable? Pleasure is a really fascinating thing to me because it comes and goes, you know? It's Venus in Leo is new love. It's like passionate love. It's like sensual, sexual, ooh, kind of love. And even that is ephemeral. Even that is, you know, just like sand moving through your fingers. And the only way to sustain that is to hold it within yourself, like to be in that kind of juiciness for yourself and with yourself. And knowing that no matter what, you are divine. That kind of, ooh, juicy, you know, dripping wet divinity. Like it's all sacred and good and sensual and sexy. But everything comes to pass. Everything comes to pass. Nothing here is constant. If the only thing is constant is that it's passing, it's changing, it's not lasting. So how do we be in the shift of that, the evolution of that? And the moon today is in Cancer. And the moon in Cancer is, you know, how do you secure yourself? And with the sun in Virgo, the only way to secure yourself with a moon in Cancer and a Venus day and Venus in Leo is through really loving yourself. I talked about this yesterday. Deep self-acceptance and love and empathy for yourself and care for yourself and just letting yourself off the hook. Like sometimes you just got to be like, it is what it is. And I'm good with it. Just the way when I was cursing out my cousin and calling her 1,021 dirty black bitches, I had to just go, it's like this sometimes. I don't even know if I ever really apologized to her. We're actually fine now. I don't remember. I blacked out. But I've had a few moments like that in my life. I used to fight a lot when I was young, growing up. Like I said, I came from a fighting family. And I have learned that there really isn't much to fight about. It really isn't. Like, you know, I'm a peace girl now. So, unless I have to, still in me, but it doesn't feel good. So today is Venus Day. So if you guys would like to make donations, you can do so at Monique Ruffin, $ Monique Ruffin in Cash App, and then $ Monique Ruffin at Venmo. And tomorrow's my birthday. So if you'd like to give me a birthday gift, you can do it here with just happy birthday, or you can send me a birthday donation. Whatever it is, doesn't matter to me. I love it. I appreciate it. You guys mean so much to me. If it were not for you and your affirmation of what I share here, I wouldn't be here doing it. So I really appreciate you. And I do what I do because it feels good to me to do it. So anything extra is just a blessing. All right, you all, have a fabulous day. I love y'all, and we'll be together again tomorrow. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.